Our patio is one of our favorite spots to hang out on, and a lot of people are interested in it, so I figured I'd give a demonstration. First, my husband unlatched the handles that hold the door in place, and there are locks with a key on it, so we do keep it locked when we're at a campground. Many people were curious about the safety of it, so that's why I'm mentioning that both sides do have a lock, and that glass sliding door that you see also has a lock on it as well. Because no one sleeps in our toy hauler, I also wanted to point out that there is a door from the garage area to the kitchen that we also keep locked at night. Another thing people were curious about was how the patio stays up in the locked position rather than being a ramp like people think of when they think of a toy hauler. So what my husband did right there was he unlatched the metal cables attaching the side of the RV to the side of the patio door. I asked him to walk up the ramp to show you guys that you can walk up and down easily, and the garage door doesn't flex much. It can hold up to 15 pounds when it's in the locked position, and in the down position, like how it is now, is how you would load a dirt bike or a golf cart, for example. Now he's grabbing the metal cable from the first side. He removes the pin that locks it in place, puts the metal cable in its spot, and re-adds the pin which locks it into the upright position. I kind of got a bad angle on this side, but you can see it much better on this other side. So again, he's going to grab the metal cable for this side, remove the pin that locks the cable in place, attach the cable, and put the pin back in. So yes, those two metal cables are the only thing holding the patio in its place, and it holds 1,500 pounds with just those two cables. Now that the patio is locked in the upright position, we open the barriers, which just make sure that people don't fall off or take a step off the edge by accident. These are also a very simple design. They just fold up into each other and into the RV, so when you remove them, you just unfold them and slide them out. Both of these gates or barriers are on wheels, so they roll and then they have a little latch that locks into position. And as you can see, it takes literally seconds to set up this patio. It is super simple and easy and one of our favorite features. Something that we don't have but we do want in the future are steps, and they attach from the floor right up to that patio. So when the latch is open on that gate that he just locked, we can walk up and down the steps from right outside, and it makes it super simple. Usually when we go to hang out on our patio, we enter it from inside of the garage, so this is kind of a little different, but I had him step on it from the outside just to show you guys that even when he steps directly on the edge, the patio doesn't flex that much. Of course it does a little bit, but I mean, honestly, it's not that much. It feels very sturdy and safe, even with both of us on there. Like I said, it holds 1,500 pounds, so even combined, we're not even close to half of that. Here's a little model shot. We have to show him relaxing so you can see how much space there is on this patio. He is directly in the middle, but if you add chairs around, you can easily fit 4 adults up there. This is such an awesome spot to hang out and get fresh air and be outside, but we also love putting up our inflatable patio for more ride, which protects us from the rain and the sun. And I did not put it up in this video, but I do have others, so you can check on my page and see videos of us putting that up. Alright, so I also wanted to include in this video how we put it away, because that is also very simple. I think this entire video is just over 5 minutes, and some of it is him relaxing, so it really is super quick to set up and tear down. These are the latches on the bottom that I was talking about. He kind of just flips the latch and it unhooks from the hook that is on the patio itself, and they just wheel right in and collapse on themselves against the sliding glass door. You're gonna see him walk back and forth like 2 times right now, and the reason why he's doing that is just to ensure that all of the straps and the gates are out of the way. If anything is poking out of the side, it won't allow the door to close properly, and that is very important if you want to lock it. So here he is folding up the last side of the gate and checking the ties to make sure that nothing is in the way. And then once he does that, he's going to go on the other side and make sure that those ties and gate are out of the way. I guess I could have fast forwarded through this part, but I wanted to show you in real time so nothing was sped up and you can see exactly how the process goes. Okay, but honestly, I think this was one of our most important factors when we were buying a new RV. And the reason why I say that is because before we had a toy hauler, we had a travel trailer, so we didn't have a patio, but once we saw one, we knew we needed it. It really adds like a whole additional room, whether you want to have it open and exposed to the air or with an inflatable patio. It is like a whole other living area. The only downside is that sometimes parks will have a spot that is just big enough for your RV and you won't be able to put the patio down. All right, so everything is tucked in and ready to go. He makes sure that the cable is tucked in and not interfering with the door closing. The last step is to just latch the bar over the back of the door and you grab your key and you lock the locks. And that's it. It's super simple and we love it.